Hi everyone, Carol from Carol's Vintage Treasures, and today I have my What Sold video. This is for the week of December 5th through December 11th. I had 24 sales, 22 on Etsy, and 2 on Poshmark. Very, very good. So I'll go ahead and show you what I have sold. This is what I sold on Poshmark. It's a Lenox 2012 annual Christmas ornament. This was too new to list on Etsy. They have to be 2004 or earlier to be on Etsy. So I went ahead and listed it on Poshmark and it sold for $25. Next thing I sold were these tights. These I got in a thread-up box. They were Falky, soft merino wool cotton mixed tights, and they were gray. They sold for $30. These sell for a lot of money. The original, excuse me, the original listing price was $79. So it was something good that came in the thread-up box. So $30 for a pair of tights, that is fantastic. I'm very happy about that. Okay, moving on to Etsy. It was a very Elvis week again. I sold a lot of Elvis stuff. I sold this album. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I sold this album, Elvis Presley Moody Blue vinyl, 1977. It was a 2-record set, and it had these blue LPs in them, and it sold for $28.49, which is great. Another Elvis sale, I sold a doll. I got this in a Shop Goodwill auction. It sold for $58.49. The Elvis album I also got at a Shop Goodwill auction. I think it was the one where all the spiders were jumping out at me, but I cleaned everything really well, so the new buyer does not have to worry about spiders. So this sold for $58.49. Next thing I sold were these 2 bottles. They were Lucky Buddha beer bottles, and they sold for $19.49. People will craft with these and decorate with them. So, first time I've ever sold them, though. I didn't know until I saw them at Goodwill that they were a thing. Okay, next thing I sold was this DVD. Finally, a DVD sold. It was $16.49, a Charlie Brown Christmas. This was the 50th anniversary deluxe edition, and it was new in plastic. So that was a good sale. I also sold this Napier gold tone brooch. It was very sparkly and had crystals in it, and here comes the landscaper right on cue. I thought I could beat him, sorry. So I'll try to talk over him. This was $22.49, and I got it in a Shop Goodwill auction. He's right at my door. Sorry. Okay, hopefully he hurries up and moves on. Let's see what's next here. I've been selling a lot of these Viewmasters. This is one I've had for a while. It sold for $29.99, and it came with 4 slides. I got another auction of them. There were supposed to be 4 Viewmasters in there, but 2 of them did not work. So I just had to kind of cut my loss there and sell 2 of them with the slides that came with them. And they both sold this week, just as soon as I listed them. So that was great. And we got another Elvis sale. This is his live in concert album. It was a 2 vinyl set. I hate living in an apartment. I can't tell you how much I want to move from here. Okay, it was $20.99, and that was a really good sale. Next thing I sold was this mirror. It was it had 2 bows on the side, and it had a thing for hanging on the back, or you could just put it on a vanity table. It sold for $29.99. Next thing I sold was a Wizard of Oz DVD. Yay, another DVD. Sold for $9.74. I've had this for a really long time, so I'm glad that I was able to move it along. Another thing I had for a long time was this picture frame, and it sold for $10.49. Taking the backgrounds out of my pictures is really helping me sell things. So I'm happy I found that app. I think I paid $89 for a year, and I had to ask myself, would I make that $89 back? And I already have, I'm sure, from the sales I've been making for my pictures being better. So I'm very glad I did that. Here is the last of my Merry Mushroom haul that I was so happy to get. If it's not the landscapers, it's the coffee pot. Baby, I'm so sorry. My world is never going to be perfect. Okay, I sold these Merry Mushroom cream pitcher and coffee cup for $29.99. They were not perfect. They did have some staining on them, but I was able to go ahead and sell them. Next thing I sold was Rudolph and Clarice. They were a set of plush, and they had music CDs with them. And I've had these for a really long time too. I had these since last Christmas. Like right at the end of Christmas, I found them. So I was happy to move those along too. Yeah, next thing I sold was this Bible. I just bought this not too long ago. Sold for $22.49. It is a children's Bible. And those have a tendency to sell pretty well during Christmas. So if I find them, I do pick them up. Curious George, I just bought him and he sold quick for $22.49. So that was a good sale. Here is one of the VHS. Oh my God. I've transformed to 1980. Here is the Viewmaster set that I got in the auction, one of them. I put 11 reels with it. It sold for $37.49. And next thing I sold was this cute little brown lab stuffed animal. Reminds me a little bit of Holly, but I've had this for a while too. He was Build-A-Bear. I sold him for $20.99. I sold this coffee cup, which I've had for a long time. I took the background out and it sold the next day for $14.99. So having nice, clear, crisp pictures really does help a lot. Here is the other Viewmaster set that I sold. This one had 10 reels with it, and one of the reels was damaged. I did put that in the listing. It sold for $37.49. Next thing I sold was this Judy Garland album. Sold for $20.99. I've had this for a while too. Judy at Carnegie Hall. She does have a following, so sometimes you have to wait for a while, but she will sell them. I sold this Starbucks San Francisco mug for $18.74. I've had this for a long time too. Starbucks mugs just don't sell like they used to. The market's too oversaturated. People have figured out they sell well, so they're putting them up for sale more, which has made the value go down. So, but I was happy to sell that. Next, I sold this Rolodex for $41.24. People do like Rolodexes. I do pick them up when I find them in pretty good shape. This had a few scratches on it, but it was pretty good overall. Next thing I sold was this wooden fish. It sold for $37.49. And I've had this for a while too. That's a little picture. That's weird. One of the pictures I haven't revised yet. But he did sell for $37.49 and he's going to Germany. It's the second sale I've had going to Germany recently. So that was the last thing. Pretty good sales. I'm very happy with that. It's been going crazy here. But I'm happy. I'm keeping up with it. I'm shipping 3 times a week, which is making things get out quicker, which is making me happy, and really, really good sales. So that's it for the what sold portion of the video. Stay tuned, and I have a haul for you coming up next. Hi everyone, this is the thrift haul portion of the video. Just a few things I found out running around at I think I found all these at Goodwill. So I found a game that was still in the plastic. Parker Brothers Claim to Fame. And I'm not sure if this is old enough for Etsy. If not, I might have to put it on Poshmark. Let me see. If it's before 2004, I can put it on Etsy. I do not see a date right off. Sometimes these games don't have a date on them. But anyway, I will check it out and see what I can find out about that. That was $3.49. I found a wooden chicken rooster. It's probably a rooster. It's got the thing there. $3.49 for that. I thought that was pretty cool. Wood. I got this for me. Ghost Hunters. I love this show. And it was season 2, part 2. I also found this little tray, which I thought was cute. It was $4.49. But we'll try that out, see what I can do with that. And I found a Karak tray. These usually do pretty well for me, and this one looked like it was in pretty good shape. Sometimes they're all scratched up, but this one looks pretty good. I see a few scratches, but nothing major. It was $3.49. I found these little trivets. They were $4.49 for the set. Just little wicker. They were in the baggies. And Holly's wanting to come up here. You want to come up, honey? You can come up. You got to come up over here. No, there's too much stuff there. I found a Mr. Peanuts tin. It was 99 cents. I found a Christmas tree candy jar. I always pick these up when I find them. This was $2.49. It's got the little plastic thing on the bottom. But you can either decorate or put candy in those. I found another big one. Here's a bigger one. And this one, the top comes off there. This one was $4.49. All right. I think that's all I got. Just a light thrifting day today. I have been shipping more than shopping lately. I'm shipping 3 times a week, so pretty good sales this week still. Very happy with that. We'll see how we did. And on to next week. It's been really busy, so it's good. I hope it stays that way. And that's really all I have. Holly's over there. She doesn't even want to come up anymore. So that's it for my haul. Kind of a short one. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.